Today, I want to teach you guys how to use Photoshop to draw top view of watercolor grass and tree. Firstly, of course, you need to open your Photoshop and create a new project. We can use USA later. The width is 11 inches and the height is 8.5 inches. If we want a watercolor style drawing, the most important thing is brush. At first, you need to load some watercolor brushes. Now, you can create a new layer named dark green. Now I'm using brush tool and I need to find a watercolor brush. Then I need to regulate the brush, the size, the space, the shape dynamic, the scattering, the color dynamic, to make the brushwork more natural, like a real watercolor. Now I choose a dark green as a background. You can increase and reduce the flow and the opacity. Then you can draw it as you want. Then create a new layer named medium green. Choose a different shape of brush. Do the same thing. Regulate the brush, the size, the space, the shape dynamic, the color dynamic. Then use a medium green to draw the grass. Then new layer to make light green. Choose another different brush. We need to use many layers and different color water brushes to add more colors and details. Then create a new layer named Red. Why do we need red on grass? That's the secret of how to make a beautiful watercolor style drawing in Photoshop. I use dark red to draw the little detail about grass. That makes it more colorful and exquisite. At last, we need to use watercolor brush to add some special colors like blue, purple, yellow. If you feel these colors a little strong, you can reduce the opacity or you can use Gaussian blur tool to make them softer. Maybe blur them 3 or 4 pixels. Now, we start to draw a tree. Create a new layer and use tree brush to draw black shape of tree. Then use a normal brush, make it a little soft. Use medium green to draw tree. We know tree usually has its dark and light sides. Now create a new layer, use normal brush and dark green to draw the dark side. If you draw the color out of the tree, you can use eraser tool to clean them. Make the eraser size smaller. Erase them carefully. Then create a new layer to draw light green. Different colors can show us where is sunlight. Different colors also make the drawing more three-dimensional. Erase them carefully. I think the light green is too strong, so I can reduce the opacity. Then add some colors like blue, purple, yellow, red, These little things make the tree more lively. Then, Gaussian blur them 3 or 4 pixels. At last, we need to add the shadow. Do not use black to create shadow because it looks too strong. I usually use dark red to draw the shadow. Be careful. The layer of shadow is under 3 layers. Use a watercolor brush. Regulate the space, the opacity, the flow, the shape dynamic. Draw it slowly. I think it is too bright, so I create an adjustment layer to change its saturation. Now we have created watercolor grass and tree already. If you have time, you can try to draw a whole drawing in Photoshop, no matter top view, side view, 1-point perspective, 2 points perspective. Okay, let's start your own drawing now.
I heard it also rain in Tallahassee, but not a drop fell on little old me, 'cause I was in shoo shoo shoo, shoo shoo shoo, shoo 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 shoo, Sugar Town. If I had $1 million a ten, I'd give it to you, world, and then you'd go away and let me spend my life in shoo shoo shoo, shoo shoo shoo, shoo 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 shoo, Sugar Town.